Buongiorno, buongiorno, come state? Come state? Spero che voi stiate tutti bene, abbiate passato un buon sabato sera. Eh, Mi dispiace appunto per ieri sera, ma è subentrata ancora la stanchezza. Spero che riesca a rimettermi in forma apposta per domani, o comunque per stasera, che ci saranno i controllemmi. Vi ricordo appunto, come sempre, punto esclamativo, cont, cmd e punto esclamativo control. Altra cosa, vi ricordo che attualmente online c'è solo umido con Kingdom Come Delivery, che sta finendo adesso da 24 ore. Detto ciò, proviamo questo secret file che non è un secret file. Quindi saliamo qua. Quante ore ci giocheremo? Penso un'oretta per non stare troppo pesanti. Vediamo. Magari intriga di più, eh. E quindi qua questo. L'audio. Ovviamente non c'è l'italiano. Andiamo un pelo più basso la musica, tutto alto, tutto al massimo. Ah,
My name is Sam Peters. I'm comprehensively great looking, a natural blonde, and a highly intelligent one. I'm extremely tough,
e
an
un'alta
exceptional
intelligenza.
journalist, and I hate modesty.
Sono un eccezionale giornalista e odio la modestia. Non si era notato.
I work for Uncharted. It's basically Playboy for scientists. Fewer naked women, fewer cars, more text. We report on excavations in, and expeditions to, the remotest corners of the world. The pay is, to be exact, pretty miserable. But you get adventure on tap, and that's the best bonus you could ask for.
Allora, lavoro tramite, come si dice, Uncharted. Lavoro per le scoperte, si potrebbe dire. Vediamo un po', Fortunatamente poi ok, in base è il giocattolo preferito per gli scienziati. Meno donne nude, più macchine e più testi da leggere. Riportiamo gli scavi e le spedizioni nei luoghi più remoti del mondo. La paga piuttosto misera, ma diciamo l'avventura è la miglior cosa che si possa ricevere facendo questo lavoro.
Although sometimes they're hairy, even for my taste. My latest trip took me to Indonesia, where local archaeologists had discovered an ancient temple complex in the jungle.
Anche se ci sono cose che mi danno un po' fastidio, per i miei gusti. Il mio ultimo viaggio si riferiva in Indonesia, dove un archeologo del posto aveva scoperto un antico tempio completamente nella giungla.
Team members were disappearing one after another without trace. Turns out it was terrorists. They kidnapped me.
Il
Then my old friend
gruppo,
Max showed up and got me out of there. And here we are. He's off trying to get a whiff of the gang's plans. I'm supposed to inform the Indonesian authorities.
il gruppo stava scomparendo uno dopo l'altro senza lasciare traccia. E si scoprì che c'erano dei terroristi, i quali mi hanno rapito, e un mio vecchio amico Max mi ha tirato fuori da lì, dove ero rinchiusa. Lui ha provato come si dice, a ostacolare i piani di quella gang. Suppongo e ho come si dice, supposto di informare le autorità indonesiane.
Oh, and a volcano has now erupted and half of the island is in flames. I have no idea where Max is now, and I'm not going looking for him in this inferno. Anyway, it's supposed to be the man who goes through flames for the woman, and not the other way around. My task is clear. I have to escape from this island and bring help from the mainland.
Allora, e adesso il vulcano è eruttato e metà isola è in fiamme. Non ho idea dove sia Max e non lo cercherò in questo inferno. Ad ogni modo dovrebbe essere l'uomo che attraversa le fiamme per salvare la donna e non viceversa. Il mio compito è chiaro: scappare da questa isola e portare aiuto dalla terraferma. In poche parole, questo si ambienta tra il 3 e il 4, si potrebbe dire. Questo intro.
Now let's hightail it out of here. Crap. This inflatable dinghy is missing some, inflation.
E niente, non posso toccare quello.
Reminds me of my last relationship. So how am I supposed to get to the mainland now?
E no, ho fasciato il gioco. Bene, rifacciamo.
My name is Sam Peters. I'm comprehensively great looking, a natural blonde, and I work for all those team members. Oh, and a volcano. Done it. Now let's hightail it out of here. Crap. This inflatable dinghy is missing some, inflation. Reminds me of my last relationship. So how am I supposed to get to the mainland now?
Ok. Occhio l'inventario, le opzioni, premi X. Ok.
Definitely past. A completely... I don't like... When Max came... What the hell is locked? My goodness. Max and his weakness for fancy locking mechanisms. Interesting mechanism. What's that?
Ok, non so esattamente. A, M, X. Ma non so il perché. Quindi torniamo indietro per ora.
When Max came, a message.
Una farfalla. Volata via.
There's a note inside the... Shards are lucky. I can't translate this. It's either Indonesian or...
Che palle.
Doesn't show any sign. Max is in... I need to get to the mainland and find help. The volcano's out of control. Whatever it is I'm doing here, let's do it fast.
C'è una freccia.
Nah, not interesting in the slightest. Looks like an arrow. I'll just take the one bone. Not much going.
La lava.
The heat's so intense, this bush has caught fire. Please don't. You're just a simple... No man is so... Generally, more heat is better. But in quite beautiful.
Niente, andremo a caso con quell'indizio là. Ah, suppongo che ci vada l'1, l'M il 2, la X il 3, proprio di quello. Come supponevo. Mm. Eh, e posso anche metterli così, però non so se è giusto.
Hope all the trouble's
Ebbene
been
sì.
worth it. Boots and socks. A satellite phone would have been nice. Ugh, empty.
Ah, abbiamo già preso gli oggetti.
A stripped down air pump.
Va bene.
That would be a job. Let's clean away this grease and sand. Why would I make the boots can't. The boots can't.
Andiamo a bruciare i stivali di plastica.
Perhaps I won't. Perhaps. Almost sharper. They're too big for me. Okay. Can we talk about that? I'll jam the Nice idea, but I'll jam. Like roasting marshmallows. You have to know when enough's enough. Melted enough?
Ok.
Perfect. I've already. Let's get this dinghy back. Now I haven't phoned in for days. My editor will be going loopy.
Non è vero mai. Prova bene. Cioè l'Italia senza la
Home
Sicilia deve
at
essere meglio.
last. First, I'm going to treat myself to a drink. And then I will listen to the 25 messages my charming editor has left for me. He sounds a bit miffed because I've only just got back from Indonesia.
Mi ha detto un sacco di cose perché avevo solo lasciato dietro l'Indonesia.
My excuses had better wait. He's already got a new job lined up for me. It's an important one by the sounds of it. Could be big for the magazine. I'd better not waste any time.
Cosa importante? Che essere grande per il magazine. È meglio non gettare altro tempo. Quindi adesso si è calmato, mi dà un nuovo lavoro e non c'è tempo da perdere.
Sure, a girl like me can find a new job really fast, but it still sounds like hassle I don't need. I'd best take the next flight to Berlin. I need to meet up with a Professor Hartman.
Poi parole andiamo a Berlino. Beppe?
He heads up a research group at Humboldt University, and our magazine is one of the sponsors of his Africa expedition. It seems that our professor is hot on the trail of some scientific sensation out there. How often have I heard that shit? The sensation is usually some frothy bullshit that we can't even use to fill the summer news gap.
Come me lo scrivi, Africa? Della Humboldt, della non Calvi University, va bene. No, scherzo. E il nostro magazine è di uno sponsor ha bisogno di uno sponsor per la sua spedizione in Africa. Sembra che il nostro professore sia caldo per il viaggio di qualcosa scientificamente sensazionale. Per me sarà solo uno schifo, la sensazione di solito non porta a niente di granché. Fino all'estate non ci saranno nuovi salti.
Anyway, I'm clinging on to this job, which means I'm headed out to Africa with the professor at the next opportunity. I don't know exactly where we're going, so anything could be in store.
Sono
And that
posto
is
dalla
exactly
faccia.
what I love about this damn job.
Comunque mi sto pulendo per questo lavoro e sto entrando, no, headed out to Africa. Mi sto concentrando all'Africa con il professore per una nuova opportunità. Non so esattamente dove andremo, cosa faremo, e cosa troveremo. E questo è esattamente quello che amo di questo dannato lavoro. Beppe, Germania.
The Biological Institute. This is where I'm supposed to meet Professor Hartman. The gate's locked.
Yes, can I help you?
Hello, my name is Peters. I've got an appointment with Professor Hartman.
I'm sorry, but he's no longer in the building.
What? But he wanted to meet me here this evening.
According to our database, the professor is away on an expedition.
He's already set off? But I was supposed to be going with him.
Yes, well, not every department of this facility is as efficiently organized as the security department is.
Shit. My boss is gonna go bananas when he finds out I've missed this shot. What am I supposed to do now? Can you hear me?
Yes?
Do you know exactly when the professor jilted me?
Just a second. It looks like it was this morning.
Do you know where the professor was headed?
No, but you could ask his secretary.
Great. Where is she?
Frau Mueller has already left for the weekend. She'll be back Monday morning.
Have you got her home number?
We do. But I couldn't possibly give out private staff details to members of the public. Be patient and come back Monday.
Patience is definitely not an option. No professor, no story. I need to find him as fast as I can. If I only knew where he was headed. Now I'm really in a jam. Could you perhaps pop along to Professor Hartman's office and see if he's left a note for me?
If he had left you a note, then it would be here at reception, I'm sure.
Does Professor Hartman have a cell number by any chance?
Doesn't look like it. We only have his office number here.
Could you perhaps imagine letting me into his office for just a mo?
If you'd like to know precisely, no, not in my wildest dreams. But I wish you a refreshing, stress-free weekend.
Same to you. With bells on. Looks like I'm gonna have to help myself. No gate stopped me before. I need to get into the professor's office to find out where he's gone. If I mess up this assignment, then that's my job out the window. There's a notice from garbage collection stuck on the letterbox. According to this, the BSR collects the waste paper first. Then another truck comes for the bio-waste. The bulky stuff goes tomorrow. The waste paper collection's been and gone.
Ok.
Now let's see what's in it.
Una carta di credito. Controlli il cartello e le lettere nella cassetta delle lettere. Precisa che i rifiuti cartacei vengono raccolti per primi, seguiti dai rifiuti biologici. La roba ingombrante viene ritirata domani. Guarda i rifiuti di carta raccolti dal camion e la telecamera di sicurezza inquadra il camion. Esamina il bidone biologico arancione, il cestino dei rifiuti, la carta blu e il cestino della spazzatura ingombrante. Raccogli il tappeto sul cestino degli oggetti ingombranti.
Bio-waste. Well, okay. The waste paper. Nah. A small rolled up. The first accessory for my sailboat. Bio-waste. Well, okay. Use the container as a climbing aid? Well, okay. If I use the...
Ok.
If I throw the carpet over the metal spikes, I can climb over the
Adesso
wall unscathed.
verremmo
But I'd end up
scannati
in
se lo
full view of the
facciamo.
security camera. It's not gonna work as is. Well, okay. Sounds like a good plan. If I throw the carpet over the metal spikes, I could climb over easily enough. But then I'd be in full view of the security camera and the doorman would spot me. I need to find a better way.
Quello che succede è che la telecamera si sposta
Now or never.
ora o mai più. Quanto duro quel tappeto.
Made it. Now I somehow have to get into the Institute and find Professor Hartman's office. A plastic box. That's what comes from leaving your tools lying around. I've already...
Mi sa tanto che dobbiamo passare per di qua.
Would seem... Waltz into... There's gotta be some more.
Cade il cartello? No.
Damn. The clamp is solid. I can't get the hose off. Freedom for garden hoses. The perfect entry assistance.
Cartello. Ma quella foglia non era quella che dovrebbe essere.
The sign is fastened to the tree with 4 screws. Nothing's gonna happen without some tools. That's a horse chestnut. It was Tree of the Year in 2005. How do I know that? It says so on the little sign. I'm no... Whoever said size doesn't matter was... It's a hose. I'll tie the hose... Not even MacGyver could use that as a... Whoever said size doesn't matter was covering something up. This Not even MacGyver could use that as a grappling hook. The hose is too stiff, and the rake's teeth are too short to grip onto anything.
Non so come combinare quale cose.
It's aluminium. It seems I count. Well, that's that. Who needs a...
Ok.
Unfolded. I'll push the rake.
Dovevo letteralmente tagliare la scala.
That is a stir... Climbing through windows. And look, the coast is clear. Oh, empty file. Here's a box.
Nella porta numero 1.
Won't
Chiusa.
open.
Vado intanto a chiudere un po' di...
Not Professor Hartman's office. Not Professor Hartman's office. Forms and faculty notices. Not much interest to me. No dough. You
E
only live
sprechiamoli
once.
questi
I'll
2
take
euro.
a bag of crackers. My snack? And 1 cent change.
Da quando danno i centesimi di resto?
And there it is, the exception to the rule. You don't always find something useful in waste bins. Go down and... forms and nothing that I could use. Not Professor Hartman's office. Not Professor Hartman's office. Professor Hartman's office. Dear Google, please find lockpick and head shears. No hits. Doesn't fit. Yeah, if that was a public toilet. This old trick might... Or then again, maybe not. The idea's right, but the plastic money didn't take the strain. Like my... won't open.
E niente, abbiamo spaccato una carta di credito per nulla.
The 1 cent coin is thin enough to unscrew it. Amazeballs! Ugh, I have sunk to a new low. That'll work. I'll bet my sailboat on it. Phew. Okay, Sam. Find the damn info on where our perfidious professor's gone off to. And then maybe, just maybe, you'll get your story, a pay rise, and that nice little sailboat you're dreaming of.
La storia sta piacendo
A
di
stack
più
of homework, botany books, and
dell'ultimo
writing
Secret
materials.
File.
Thanks, but I don't think that they're gonna help me right now. The cliche that Professor... A stack of home... A stack of home... The cliche... There are some scraps of torn up paper. There's some torn up paper on the top. I'll take a closer look. A stack of home... A ripped up fax. Now let's see if I can put this back together. A scrap of paper.
Sto pezzo? Mancano dei pezzi?
That has to be the upper left corner of the document. A perfect starting point. I'd better leave the piece just so. has to be the upper left. This expedition party sent me facts. They've discovered some hitherto unknown species. Great, but where, for heaven's sake? Unfortunately, there's only a code here. GHN 7531. But maybe that'll help me further. In the fact, I really... A stack of... files with this section.
Un elefante.
I don't think that these books... The TUR. These files all have GHN on them. These files are labeled CGL.
GHN.
These files are labeled CG. These files all have GHN on them. This file is marked GHN 7520 to GHN 7535. It ought to contain notes from the current expedition. Bingo. GHN 7531. The expedition has gone to Ghana, to Lake Basomtwi. So what the hell are they looking for there? Lake Basomtwi lies in the meteorite crater in Ghana's Ashanti region. It's 8 kilometers in diameter, about 80 meters deep, and doesn't have an outflow. The ecosystem and the lake are endemic, meaning there are lots of plant and animal varieties that are unique to that location. The priority is investigating the effects on the ecosystem of a massive meteorite strike. What's that on the facts? The expedition has discovered some previously unknown organism. If the story's big enough to pull the professor away with such short notice, perhaps it's big enough to buy me a boat. Let's hit the trail for Ghana and Lake Basomtwi. The flight to Accra via Amsterdam was pretty fuss-free, but the in-flight food was crappy, as expected. I was able to revive myself with some traditional fufu and a few Gordon Sparks in a chop shop before a bush pilot flew me into an airfield by Lake Basomtwi. With a bit of luck, I'll be at the base camp in a few hours. Looks like everyone upped and left in the night. Strange. I've got goosebumps all of a sudden, despite the heat. I'm getting something of a horrible feeling here. I'd better get a move on so I can reach the Lake Basomtwi camp before nightfall.
C'è il bagno.
Holy shit. If a dead fish and a tramp had a baby and the baby threw up into a dog's mouth, the dog's end product would smell better than this toilet does. Even if I had to, I would not go in there.
Non ci andrà in quel bagno.
I should maybe...
Come, gather round, and have the piss taken out of you by a crazy lady with a megaphone.
Ooh, I like it.
Funziona.
Well, okay, I'll take it with me. But be aware that this is non-alcoholic piss water. Now then, any juice left in these at all? Airport terminal, Africa style. A little bit too rustic for my taste. Where's the air-conditioned bar and duty-free shop? Just two admittedly unfortunate words. Cat allergy.
Ah, l'allergia per i gatti.
It's screwed tight. Yarr! It's screwed tightly to the column. The pocket knife only has this one blade. Large scratch. Okay. Looks like a... In this situation... I'm not that hungry. Crates of... lukewarm.
Ok. Dovremmo aver fatto tutto.
The camp lies northeast from here. That's where we want to be headed.
Avanti e indietro, avanti. Allora, dato le dimensioni, potrebbe essere un chilometro.
Where's that perverse stink coming from? Oh, right. Pumbaa. They may be cute in cartoon form, but in the real world, those warthog tusks should not be underestimated. As long as that hog's eyeballing me, I really don't give a damn about the tree trunk. I have the most terrible feeling that if I take one step more, that warthog is going to eat me. Great. He seems to be quite unaffected. I guess that act's only good for scaring off lechers in bars. And here's me thinking I had the act down pat. I suppose compared to most men, this pig is smart enough to tell the real thing from a crazy lady making cat noises in the jungle. Hello, Mr. Kitty. How about an interview? Thank you for the profound discussion. I'll hold the megaphone close to the voice recorder speaker. Perhaps the pig's got a cat allergy as well. Pity. Apparently not.
Ok.
Now I'll put the U. Perhaps the pig's got a cat. Success.
No! Andiamo bene. Ci sarà poi la camminata sul ponte?
Just like in the adventure movies. So, what do we have? Great. The guide rope on the right-hand side of the bridge is broken. That's all I need. I can't get across with it like that. I need to repair the rope first.
Mm. Aspetta. Menu. Salva.
A prime example of a professional bodge job. Unfortunately, that would be somewhat counterproductive.
Mm.
Okay, I've correct. In this situation, unfortunately, the pocket knife. That one,
No.
not ex.
Di sicuro serve qualcosa qui.
I'll pull out a.
Ma vaffanculo, bagno la borsa.
You need to ex. This is. The thread is A. The thread is A, too short, and B, too thin.
Mm.
The thread is A. There's a tool bag. The bag's hanging too low. I can't reach it. Lukewarm.
Ramo lungo.
Straight. Ants. I must have scared him up. One long hook. Come to.
mamma.
Well,
Vieni
what
da
have we got
mamma.
here then? The wrench fits. How about that? Rope connector gone, mast still standing.
Ok.
Let's see. This can't be all that. That ought to hold. Unfortunately, I'm supposed to complete. Unfortunately, I can't do much here with just my bare hands. Other than strangle people with dumb ideas. Unfortunately, I can't do much here with just my bare hands. Other than strangle people with dumb ideas. Looks halfway safe again.
Non c'è più niente, riusciamo ad arrivare?
Whoa, what a mess. Who did this? Hello? Professor Hartman? Strange. No one here. What the hell happened? I ought to take a look around. I ought to leave the stand. Cold ashes and stone. There's a fire. I ought to leave the stand where it is. I'm thinking that the sensor belongs on top of the stand. Won't be a trespassing here is. You want me to get the floor? You want me to get a wood splinter? Even if the floorboards look pretty.
Che spavento.
Feels kind of locked. Feels. I'm not gonna get the metal locker open with. I'm not gonna get the.
Sto provando di tutte, eh.
I'm not gonna get the metal.
Il telefono è lo stesso modello del telefono che aveva la guida turistica in India.
I ought to leave the stand. The crank is missing. A four-legged stand. Dry wood. Should burn one. ought to make a fire. It'll keep me safe tonight. From the cold and whatever else is out there. Before I go aimlessly tramping about in the jungle, I ought to be finding out what happened here and where the scientists have disappeared to.
Ok.
It's like the hut was I'll pass. Trespassing. The crank is... If I had an interesting...
Vediamo un po' cosa ci può dare come suggerimento.
The wrench fits, but I don't have enough muscle power. The winch isn't moving an inch. The wrench fits. The wrench fits.
Chiave più lunga.
The laws of leverage are your friends.
Gioco
My
credo.
favorite mostly fruit and veg. I'll leave that here and take everything else. I'm thinking that the sensor belongs on top of the stand.
Magari la chiave serve per qua sotto.
It fits.
Con quale laptop lo stai dicendo? Laptop.
The professor received this letter from his wife on their wedding anniversary. Turns out married, middle-aged people have very little of interest to say to one another. I'll check the first aid kit.
Aspirine. No. Bende e alcol puro.
I'm thinking that the sensor belongs on top of the stand. I ought to leave the stand. I have to put the module together before I can connect it to the laptop. Let's get code.
Mm.
According to the sticker, that's Professor Hartman's laptop. The mobile solar charger has to be assembled before it...
Ah, capito. Mm. Ok, questo è l'ultimo. O è anche il primo? No. Ok.
Bearing in mind I don't like puzzles, I've rather nailed that one, haven't I? I'll connect the solar charger to the laptop. So, the solar charger is now connected to the laptop. Now all that's missing is some sunshine.
Mm.
Before I go aimlessly...
Ok.
I ought to leave this. These rocks. I'll put the laptop and the solar charger here in the sun. Ugh, the laptop's protected by a code.
C'è scritto nella lettera, forse? Dove è finita la lettera adesso? Mm. 2408? Sospirato. Zero quattro zero due zero otto. Ah, 22esimo anniversario, ok. Quindi 0 2 0 4 86.
Looks like some kind of diary.
Analisi hanno confermato il risultato dei miei colleghi. Un attacco virale. Ok. Non è stato ancora classificato. Interagito con questi cose genetiche per poter sopravvivere in questo habitat.
Sounds promising. Viruses that are responsible for evolutionary leaps? That story would be an absolute scoop.
Abbiamo isolato il virus, la specie del genoma. E da quello che si potrebbe evincere, questi batteri provengono appunto dal meteorite che ha creato il cratere di questo lago. Dopodiché, appunto, l'ecosistema si è adattata con questo parte scientifica più unica che rara, diciamo, con questi microorganismi, con questi virus.
Now, is there any truth to these ghost stories?
Ah, Predator. In poche parole ci sono dei nativi che comunque potrebbero cioè, certe cose inspiegabili sono soggette a soggezione e per questo ho richiesto l'assistenza, diciamo, di qualcosa di supporto, degli uomini a supporto per la protezione.
Shit. Looks like it's quite possible they're close by here. I need to be careful. At least I now know where I can find the professor. Only now all that's missing is any clue to where this Christian mission is.
Ho visto qualcosa dagli occhi rossi e dai denti aguzzi nella foresta di notte. Sfortunatamente è troppo tardi, colleghi. Primo attacco e ha bisogno di urgenti cure mediche. Influenza come sintomi. Non è molto sicuro il campo. Trovare, diciamo, una missione cristiana. Poche parole, questo qui si è cagato sotto perché alcuni colleghi si sono fatti male a causa di questo essere misterioso, occhi rossi, denti aguzzi, e servono cure mediche e spero che il giorno dopo arrivino gli uomini per prenderli e portarli via.
No saved mail. This is where Hartman saved the pictorial info from the current expedition. The map of the camp. Even the most ambitious. No forecast.
Ok. Diciamo che per oggi basta. Da una parvenza di cose misteriose. Sono concentrati sulle questioni dello spazio, questi qui dei secret file. Però ci sta perché è qualcosa di più arcaico, si potrebbe dire. Ok. Allora, io vi ringrazio per essere passati di qua. Vi auguro un buon proseguimento in mattinata. Vi ricordo che appunto oggi pomeriggio andiamo avanti con Rogue Galaxy, live noiosa perché continuiamo a vedere un po' quei piani maledetti. E poi che cosa d'altro? Niente. Andiamo avanti di lì e poi e poi e poi sarà come morire. E poi questa sera alle 21 dai Control M, mi raccomando. Vi ringrazio ancora di tutto e vi auguro una buona domenica.